All right, Shalom, your brother Shamar from Phoenix. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, QUADASH. Double honors to the elders, the great millstone, and peace and salutation to the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity. And real quick, I want to jump into this article real quick. This is an article from Robinhood, which is basically an app where you can buy and sell stock, and they send out emails, financial reports, man. And I'm going to read this article real quick. This isn't the same as '08, talking about the financial decline in the stock market, man. This is the same as '08. Back then, a financial crisis was caused by deep internal problems with our economy, a housing market bubble, and a massive debt. The threat this time is external. COVID-19, aka coronavirus, had already shut down big chunks of the Chinese economy. But last week, the economic disruption spread to Italy, South Korea, and Iran. So that's what's going on, man. This coronavirus is having a major effect on the Chinese economy, and we all know that America depends on goods from China, man. So America's economy is somewhat dependent on China's ability to produce those goods. But it says right here, it says it already shut down, coronavirus already shut down big chunks of the Chinese economy. That's having a domino effect on the majority of the world, man. But last week, the economic disruption spread to Italy, South Korea, and Iran. So it continues to have an effect, man, financially as well as physically, in the form of the stock market, the form of manufacturing being lessened, and the form of plagues and illnesses sent upon the people. And I'm gonna keep on reading the article. It says there's no cure vaccine yet. But the Fed's chairman, Jerome Powell, said Friday that he stands ready to dish out monetary medicine via the central bank's bazooka of cash. Was that I'm going to get so you want to throw money at the problem, man, which we all know never solves anything because you're throwing money at something that's losing money, and that's like throwing money into a fire, pretty much. So right here, going back to the article, it said the coronavirus really shut down big chunks of the Chinese economy. How did that happen? Because the laborers, the people that were working in these manufacturing plants over there in China, they either are quarantined or they're sick with the coronavirus, man. But that scripture right there was that I'm going to get Ecclesiastes 12:3. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, "In a day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall, and the keepers of the house, the keepers of the stock market house, they're trembling, man. They're shaking in their boots. They're pulling out of the stock market. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease." The grinders are the workers because they are few. So that's what's happening over there in China, man. The grinders are ceasing because there are few. Very few people are either well enough or not banned by the quarantine to go work in the manufacturing plants over there. Those that look out the windows be darkened. Why? Because that's where they're stuck. They're stuck in their home looking out the windows, man. Because they have a mass quarantine going on in China. And that's spreading to these other countries as well. To Italy and North Korea and Iran possibly, man. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And he shall rise up the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So there's no happiness, man. There's no mirth. There's no folly. There's no silver lining, man, to look forward to. These the elites, they know it and they see it. There's America and the rest of the world economy is in a state of uncertainty, a state of no hope, of doom and gloom, man. I'm gonna get back to that article. Salak. Jumping down to that article once again. It says there's no cure vaccine yet, but the Fed chairman Jerome Powell said Friday stands ready to dish out monetary medicine via the central bank bazooka of cash. So right here, I'm gonna jump down to the article. It says the takeaway: uncertainty is the market's illness. So America and the stock market is a state of uncertainty, man. The public health outbreak could be a major hit to the economy, or it could be a blip on the freak out radar. Instead of gambling on those two outcomes, many investors have sold out risky assets, stocks. The 10-year Treasury yield fell to a record low rate, meaning investors are piling into really safer government bonds because of uncertainty, man. So that's the spirit of America right now, uncertainty. Doom and gloom, man. It says worst case, to crush a domestic epidemic, the government could mandate that cities, states, or the whole country stay at home for 30 days, which would contract our economy, shrink profits, and hurt stocks. And that could very well be a possibility, man, because as fast and as sneaky as this coronavirus is, you don't even know you have it until you have it. And by the time you know you have it, you probably infected a numerous amount of people. So that's what it is, man. But then I'm going to get a scripture, 2nd Ezra 15:17, because it talks about the whole country staying at home for 30 days, man. So I'm going to get that real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 15:17. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So that prophecy, that scripture, it's happening in China right now, because they got a mass quarantine and in there, and people are not working. They're being made to be at home, and they're not able to travel abroad or any place else for that matter, because of the quarantine, because of the COVID-19, man, the coronavirus, and that scripture can very, very possibly come here to America, man. Talking about a mass countrywide quarantine where you're forced to stay within your home for 30 days, and that's why these people are stockpiling on water and hand soap and whatnot, man, sanitizers and whatnot, because they fear, bro. Why? Because they fear. Because they see the doom and gloom that's coming to America, man. With that being said, that was just a real quick real quick lesson over here at the plantation. Most I willing to hope it was edifying. With that being said, I want to give all praises to YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI. Shalom.